Hello friends, Colonel Transport Fever. Yeah, failure, evolution, train. Oh, right, yeah, well, as usual, what have you missed? Well, train, that's not new, that's an existing train. I've done a bit of a remodel here outside of Blackwater. The Blackwater to Findus connection is now slightly more glamorous. That's nice. Yeah, it is. We've got a bit of seawall going in here. That needs a bit more accoutrement adding to it. I've upgraded the bus station. That's good. I've put in a roundabout to avoid the massive traffic problems that we're having right now. I've put in another roundabout at the other end to avoid potential massive traffic problems there. And then I built an airport. I say an airport because I literally only built one. I'm not going to deprive you of the first airport opportunity. Heck no. Many people pointed out this is a flipping freight airport, you clown. There is some redecorating needed here. Not least of all because we've got the train tunnel coming out of Ergmellenflex. That is, I mean, you can see where it's fighting everything. This bit of road doesn't go anywhere, but is necessary to get the tendrils out of the airport. Oh, for pity's sake. But I got this nice bridge in. Yeah. That's something. You've got to claim it where you can. I mean, you know, if you've made some benefit to yourself somewhere, then take that benefit and wave it around in front of people. So why Ergmellenflex? Twofold. First and foremost, the northern mountain line, I am still running, okay, cool. The northern mountain line, just not very many passengers, right? Nobody wants to go to Ergmellenflex, and I can't say I blame them, except, of course, when you get here, you are confronted by, yes, thank you, you are confronted by really rather lovely views. This is not one of them. This way, though, is very much one. Look at, I mean, seriously, that's a view and 3/4, that is. You can take that one, slap it on a postcard, and retire. I may be exaggerating ever so slightly, but you get the idea. So I wanted an airport that would firstly create a reason for Ergmellenflex to be used more often. Hopefully, driving a few more passengers up here would help yield a little bit more from the rail side of things. And then, if I do it right, we'll get super views coming in. If I do it right. However, I've done it wrong. The question becomes, can I change this to have a passenger terminal? Passenger terminal. Everything's fine. There we go. 2 million of your quid right there. It's now a passenger and freight airport. Now, it's a mod. It's in the mod collection, which the link will be in the description of this video. So you can go and dive in if you, for some reason, want to play along at home. And I know some of you do. I know most of you who've started playing along at home have gone, oh, I've finished already. I immediately powered through the entire thing and made a ruddy fortune. Well, good for you. I'm going at a more leisurely pace for leisurely people. But, you know, I mean, if you want to replicate what I've made, good, have fun with that. Now, so, yes, back on topic. Where are we going? From Flex, I've reviewed the situation. I've set the airport up so that I think our takeoff and landing is going to be this way. I really hope I've got that right. Yeah, okay. If I've got it wrong, I'll cry a bit and then fix it. Where are we heading? Well, we're heading up to what is arguably the most developed area of the map so far, which is going to be here in the Ankh-Morpork region, which will make for a nice flight with no existing direct connections, and the area's kind of flat. And it'll give me an excuse to you know, apply a little bit of to this area to make it even more so than it is currently. More what? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, slap in an airport, make it work, add in some necessary linking bits. That's technical. And then we'll ride on. Oh, this is going to be easy. Well, yeah, it's going to be easy, but is it going to be good? Oh, yeah. There, see, look, you can put it there, and that's an excuse for another seawall. I don't need an excuse. Yeah, now, which way? It wants to go out the other way. Yeah, but it means it wants to land coming in this way. Yeah, but that's not necessarily what we want. I think we want to be flying... spin it around a bit faster. I think we want to be flying out that way in order for the correct approach. And the approach is everything. Historically, what I tend to have done is bulldozed mountains. Which, I mean, yeah, it's... I mean, some people might say that's excessive. And I say, yeah, it is. Yeah, now you've got all this flipping industry that's spawned absolutely everywhere that's getting in the... Oh, hold everything. That's getting in the way. Yeah, I think what we're setting ourselves up for here is one of those really rather magnificent plane over bridge approach, or under... I'm not going to force it under the bridge. I'd like it to just skim the top of the bridge on the way in. Right, we have a winner. Pause, hit, nuke. Right, oh, someone's house went. Well, they'll get over it. And then in here somewhere. Now, I may even build this multiple times in order to get perfect bridge skirting. Yeah, I know. It's sick. I appreciate... now that would be takeoff over bridge. I prefer landing over bridge, coming in, just skimming the top, and then in you go. But no collision will be tolerated. So I do want it the other way around, but I want it in here where there's no room for it. Well, there's room if you move the road. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. What happened to... You want to make sure the approach back to Melonflex works properly. Yeah, I kind of got over that. That's... I mean, it's still important, obviously. But no, the approach is the B that I now have shoved into my bonnet. Okay, so about there-ish? Yeah, I think that'll work quite nicely. Okay, right, more bulldoze. Yeah, I know I've broken it. It's fine, I'm going to fix it. But, you know, progress demands that I have to remove a few bits in order to set everything up. And then I'll make this road better than it was before. Obviously, your mileage as far as better is concerned is going to vary. Now, if I went all the way up to here, it'd be... No, well, you can't. But if I went all the way up to about here... You would definitely fly through the bridge. Do not want to fly through the bridge. Also, this loop that you've got going under there at the moment, while glorious, I think is about to become redundant. Because you could just branch off from where that truck icon is right now. Hey-ho, yeah. Now, well, yeah, you see, I'd love to make it so that it's in line with the port. But then we miss the whole bridge approach caper. Yeah, but what you might end up with instead, and apologies for using an airport as a cursor here, is you might end up with the plane coming in this way and then flying over the road before coming in. It might be an even more dramatic approach. And then you get everything kind of lined up nicely as well. So as much as you really do want planes going over the bridge. Now, we're never going to be using, you know, big, hefty Airbuses or Boeing or anything along those lines because it's 1950. So it's only going to be, you know, dozen-seater light aircraft kind of approach. I'm going to put it in here and then we will work with it and we will see what we will see. No, I tell you what, I'm not even going to plug it into anything. Although I do need to get the road back up. So I'll get the road back up and then I'm not going to plug it in because we're not ready for it yet. No, you want country road? Come on. You know, there's doing it quickly and then there's doing a poor job. I admit that frequently I do both. But, you know, in this case, let's do it cheaply because I'm going to remodel this and make it look nicer. But I just want to smash it in for that. That's £500,000. You can do it cheaper than that. If you say so. Yeah, you totally can. I'm going to bulldoze all this. Don't worry. Don't fret. Yeah. Oh, hook it back up onto that. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Ignore it. We're prototyping because I might need to move the airport. You see? Right. Now, everything's happy, so I can put things back in motion. So let's go here. Ankh Airport. Well, it's going to be the Ankh-Morpork Airport, and I'll have a commuter line set up for both, which will give further use to the bridge. Or maybe I insert it into the middle of the existing tram route. Both these things are viable, and obviously the trucks are going to be using the same route as well, so we will be funneling some traffic out this way, and that'll be a delight. Yes, it will. I actually quite like it running through the trees here. I don't dislike this at all. I think this looks really rather nice. Yeah, but you know, this is basically the tree gun concealing many, many crimes against design without you having to do anything in particular at all. New line. From hither. Alright. To yon, please. Okay. Make sure you go to the airport. There we go, we've gone to the airport. Now, what have we got? I'm even going to leave the line name. Oh, no, you need it back up. Just bring up planes only. Right. So we're following this path in, which is great. It comes through this gully. I'd love to be able to add waypoints for planes so you can set the flight path. Because at the moment, it's beeline only. And then what do? Now, is that coming in or going out? Well, you're going to have to set a plane in motion to find out. And then we swing back, or we swing out. Yeah, that might be quite a severe climb/decline that we have at the other end. We swing out, and then we come in over here. Well, I mean, that's more or less what was anticipated. Let's buy a plane and try it out. We're going to be using the AH-2 Russian. Yeah, it's all... Look at it. Look, lots of Russian. 25 people on board. Again, the mod is in the collection if you want to use it. Just because it came into service in 90... You're passing up using the Dakota? Yeah, I know, I always use the Dakota. I'm going to use one of the 3 million quid. Flipping it. You don't get many of them for 3 million quid. No, you get one. Right, deploy it on the route. Go. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Because I thought, let's use something I don't usually. And this is something I don't usually, and it's bright orange. I mean, if that's not worthy of your time... Well, hold on, give me an angle that is less horrendous. This is going to make everyone feel ill. Good. Right, pulling up to the passenger terminal. Okay. Yeah, bit of aeroflot is what we've got going on. We'll probably do some ride-on rather than trying to find a snazzy angle, just to see how well we... The other thing with plane waypoints would be you could also set the altitude. So if you wanted to do a tourism route, something scenic, or you wanted to do, you know, some barnstorming, flying over the top of a steam train, you could, and it would be great. Here we go. Flipping heck, he needed no runway at all. Yeah, his taxiing distance there, or his throttle up distance, was about 15 feet. Remarkable piece of Russian engineering. And in no way I'm tilting my head along with the plane. Oh, that's marvellous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Stay. Oh, it's really all out of control. You had a good shot there and you've blown it. Yeah, hit that. All right, there you go. We'll just follow along this way. Yeah. Oh, it's nice. But you see, I'd love to do this at about half the altitude it's at now. Because doing so, you'd be buzzing ships and everything would be, you know, much closer. Yes, well done. That's how distance works. Shut up. Look, I think that there is great value to be had in a delightful, scenic something or other. And we are not going through the gully. We're going to come in over the top of those mountains before heading back the other way. Yeah, we take off through the gully. Well, that might be okay. It might be okay. Yeah. Yeah. We've got a Soviet plane going on. It could be a Soviet plane in the Alps. Why not? It's vaguely alpine. It's era suitable, if nothing else. Right, I'm going to up the tempo a little bit. In fact, I'm going to up the tempo to maximum just so we can trace out the route here, and then we can focus on: are you happy with it? Because the trouble is, if I am not happy with the approach, and I have a feeling I won't. Yes, thank you. I have a feeling I won't be. Then I have to flip the airport round, and that doesn't work for me. No, that would require... No, hold on, we are going in through the gully. We're going in through the gully. Oh, fabulous. Right, let's ride on board. Okay, this is the view we want. No, Ashley, you can't ride on board. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got to see if it clips. Yeah, no, this is the view. It really is. This is terrific. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, the passengers are going to be absolutely flipping thrilled to be on board here. As long as we don't hit a tree. Well, knocking out a tree or two, nobody complains about that. It's when you knock out the top of a mountain. That's when the folks at home tend to get a little bit disconsolate. Anyway, here we go. It's going to be close. I may have to do a bit of pause and check as we go through. Yeah, there you go. Right, that's the view is lovely. Yeah, we're definitely going to take out a tree or two here. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then over the bridge and over the... It's going to be real close, though. Yeah, okay, that one. And then some of its brethren. Right, no sweat. Yeah. Now, I mean, you know, the safety people would have you go. You're gonna want to take out a few more than that. If I can find a good asset pack that contains, you know, landing lights and that kind of thing, I'll probably put some of those in. Either way, this is a small sacrifice. Yeah, I think everything on the run into the run into the airstrip is going to be probably necessary. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't want any wing clipping going on. I realise that. Whoa, wee, woo, woo, wee, woo, woo. No. Thank you. Right. Yeah. That was expensive. No. Again. Ignore my fervent clicking here, and you know, see the spirit of what I'm removing rather than what I'm actually clicking on. Does that give us a clear path? Yeah, it does, although you probably want that one out of the way. And that one. And this one. Everything else will probably be fine. Alright, in we go. Does that feel about right? Yeah, you might want to thin it out a little bit more, but that can wait for when you've finalised. Okay, good. Right, up the tempo to max. Let's follow it the other way. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is what it takes to make yourself a scenic air route, is an air route through some scenery. There are no passengers waiting. Yeah, I know, because you can't get off at the other end yet. You'll be able to in a moment. So, I mean, this is just a money pit. Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa. Slide back down. Stay with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that short run takeoff that it does, that's worked a charm. I haven't had to chop the top off anything. Smashing. Right, let's follow it all the way to the other end. I can't even tell what speed I'm going at now. I think that's fast. Well, here's your plane. Yeah. Ooh, nice. What are we at? No, we're at mid. Okay, go fast. Yeah, thank you. Too many industries. It's not what I wanted, but it's what I have got. And you play the hand you're dealt, frankly. That was the whole point of this series, but I wasn't expecting to be dealt all the cards in the Uno deck. I was only expecting to be dealt maybe a dozen over the course of many, many happy hours. But instead, it is vomiting at industries at me like, you know, it ate an industry that had fallen face first on the kitchen floor in the dirty patch, that it subsequently picked up and ate because it passed the 5-second rule. Let me tell you from experience, the 5-second rule is a lie. Here we go, we're coming in. Are we going for slow down? We're going for slow down. We're going for slow down. Okay. Right, check to the side. This actually might be a very tasteful approach. Over the town, keeps everybody awake at night. They're going to like that. Oh, there's a tram station. That's nice. Yeah. This is all good. I do like this orange beastie. Do you like it as much as a Dakota? No. I love the Dakota a lot. Right. Well, yeah, but I'm not sad about that. I mean, I'm just saying that, you know, variety sometimes is a good thing. This is a biplane as well, which is, ooh, very tasteful. Yeah. There we go. High enough over the bridge that it doesn't feel unsafe. Yeah, I'd have liked it a little bit lower. Well, you could always shove the airport out a little bit further. No, in a little bit further, because that way you'll be lower down on your flight path. But who knows how that's going to wreck the rest of the flight path. I think where you've got it is fine. I think it is just zesty enough to be exciting. Right, cool. Good. Right, let's pull the route up and give it a name. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. Well, it is going to be Ankh. Ankh. Well, it's Ankh Moorpork these days. Yeah, whatever. To Ugh. Fewer R's in Ugh. Commuter flight. Tourism. Air tourism. Yeah, there you go. That'll do for now. I might come up with something better later on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your naming conventions are flaming all over the joint, son, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Now then, let's make this road work. Okay, so right now we're just hoiking stuff out using trucks that has been delivered. So commats, fundamentally. Yep. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but we're going to need this road. Pause. Bulldoze. Because that truck will get sad if you don't bulldoze. And I've got 7 million credit. I'm already earning money faster than I can spend it. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying that, you know, the purpose of this enterprise is not to go, see how I have challenged myself to make amazing amounts of dosh from this game that famously is not that challenging when it comes to making amazing amounts of dosh. No. No, the purpose behind everything we're doing here is to make something that is interesting. The gameplay for Financial Challenge is it's not there. No, it's not. Does that stop this from being something worthy of your time and attention? Well, it's worthy of my time and attention, and you're watching it, so I assume you think it's worthy of your time and attention as well. Stop fighting me. You'll only win. And then where will you be? Yeah, no better off, feeling smug about yourself, but with a very small amount of guilt. So there you go. Yeah, no. You build it because you can... What have you done there? You had that right. That was looking good, and now you've ruined it through excessive smoothing. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, just plunk it in there. Now, do you want dual carriageway going on here? Do you want a slip road coming off? Do you want a tasteful bus station? All of the above, please. Okay. Do you want to trim some trees from around the airport? I mean, you should probably nuke these at least. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, actually, if you go into there and then go into here and then go into there, you can just go right, and that's that dealt with. Yeah. Now you're going to want fences. You're going to want a windsock. Anything else? Another windsock. Some kind of agricultural radar establishment. Air traffic control system. You know, the kind of thing. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use town streets here. It's a bold move. But it might just get someone moving. Both Ankh and Moorpork are within spitting distance. Oh, sure, if you can spit like 5 miles, yeah, well, okay, they're not necessarily in spitting distance. They're close-ish. Yeah, that doesn't sound quite as dramatic, does it? No, not really. But, you know, it'll be fine. What are you going to do as far as the bus stop is concerned? Great question. Glad you asked it. Thanks for being here. Phew, it's anybody's guess. Well, okay, let's take this a little bit further. I may change my mind on this in a moment. Yeah. I don't want some, you know, shabby little bus shelter. I want something that is stupidly intricate. Punishingly intricate, one might say. Yeah. Alright, well, I think if you were to dump the... I don't hate that. The problem is, though, you've got a truck route going on here. Now, it might not be the most densely packed truck route in the history of ever. It makes this all the more flamboyant. What is that? Is that trams or no? It incorporates buses. Okay, old medium style. We'll go 1920. We'll go old large. What does that get us? Fat road. What if one were to use the fat road instead of the road? Will trucks go through it? Well, that's the question, isn't it? And we're going to find out the answer post-haste. Right, do everything you were just doing again. Right, okay, give me that. Yeah. Because if the trucks will go through it, that's absolutely ideal, because this will match up with a nice fat truck route. Or a fat bit of road. What about the town streets that you were previously waffling about? I might be over it. No one's going to move out here. We're too far away from either of those two places. It's one of my main hopes for a future game is that you will get settlements that start to build themselves purely based on their convenience for other elements of what you've built. You know? Yeah. Alright, now, is that what you want? After a fashion? Yeah. Oh, hold on. What's going on up there? That's more trucks. Yeah. I don't like it. No. Well, if you don't like it, don't put up with it. Yeah, no, I think I might put up with it for now because I don't have in mind a clear idea of what I would replace it with. There's no sense in just kind of going like, as much as that's what I spend a lot of my time doing. Yeah, there you go. Just a bit of arbitrary smoothing for now. Do you think this is going to work? Well, we'll know if the lozenge of disappointment disappears. Okay. Yeah, right. So keep trundling. Get down to there. The lozenge of disappointment has been eradicated. Do you like this corner? I genuinely do not like that corner. Right, okay. So let's continue doing that. I mean, again, this is now an implausible route to take. You would just hook up over there. But I like it, and therefore, hush. Okay, yeah. We can get this under there. Alright, yeah. Right, and then you pull a slightly aggressive corner here onto there. Yeah, that's quite nice. I think with a suitable amount of decoration, that'll look really good. Okay, yeah. How will you know when you've reached suitable? When you can no longer see the janky bits and you only see the bits that make you go, oh yeah. I can get behind what you're selling here. I can see how that's permeating happiness throughout the world. I'm not going to use the tram. No, it feels excessive to do so. I'm going to use buses to link up to both sides. Now, the only downside is that it's probably going to cannibalise my existing tram route a little. Well, the tram route goes point to point to the two towns, and if you're going to do a figure eight, or are you going to do two separate routes? I don't know, and I don't believe it matters all that much. Well, that's controversial. You can make things move again. Right. Now, how many passants do you think you're going to get? Well, it's a 25 capacity. I've no intention of applying an entire armada. No, squadron. There you go. An entire squadron of aircraft. I might have 2 or 3 eventually, but I've no need for any more than that. Let's just check this truck is happy. It's currently doing 47. No change in speed limit. It's fine. it will quite happily mow down passengers who think this is a dedicated transfer. Ank Transfer is actually a very good name for it. That's great. Good. Okay, so let's go from here. From the Ank Transfer, and then let's go to Moorpork. There you go, the Moorpork Transit System. So this is going to be Morp. Yeah. Morp. I would go international. Yeah, okay. All right, we're using international as a shorthand for it takes you to the airport. All right, and that's we're just going to have to collectively suck that up. All right, let's do the other one. New line, and this is going to be Ank International, obviously enough. There we go. Yeah, I mean the amount of traffic this will add will be quite pleasing. Ank. I don't know, you don't need a hyphen for this, just international. There you go. Alright, solid. Now, apply some bus. Bus, apply. Now, when this is running and operational and so, apply the bus first and then go on to like grand schemes for the future. And this is why it looks shoddy right now. But trust me, babe, it won't be like that forever. I know your flipping form. Right, I don't want to be towing anything. Well, do you want to use this FB LN40? Looks quite zesty. Looks like it's got some get up and go. Oh, it has got some get up and go. Yeah. We could do blue out for one. Let's have two. Okay. Right. Fire that on the Ank International. That was blue, right? Yes, that was blue. Well done there, memory of a goldfish. Then let's do it again. Let's grab a pair of these. And that could be... You sent the first one on Ank, yeah? Yeah. I know things. That's Moorpork. I think that's got a different capacity or speed or something, because it was cheaper. It'll be fine. Alright. Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah, little open-top buses. Yeah, no, if you're going to Ank, you don't get the scenic over-the-top view. You never know. You might even land yourself... Well, you might have a plane landing over the top of your head. And then where will you be? On a bus is where you'll be, looking out through the open top of it. Now then, now you can talk about big grand schemes. Okay, big grand schemes. So, with what I've got here, we've got the port, which I'd like to take that out entirely and replace it with something that is a little bit more flush with the edge of the riverbank, along with bit of seawall, obviously. Maybe some decorative boats lying around. Might even seawall both sides and turn it into a kind of a unified industrial area. Because there is some... Look, you've got plastic... I mean, there's some synergies going on local. Is there a refinery, though? Yes, sir, there is. Oh... Yeah, I mean, you could turn Ank into a smog-ridden hellhole. That'd be fun. Yeah, and you've got the startings of the infrastructure to make that viable. That could be quite good. Which, I mean, you know, slightly larger truck stops, slightly better bridge laying, all that kind of stuff. But I think this lends itself towards a more built-up, more exciting part of the map, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I haven't. I don't. It's only a maybe at the moment. Right. Have you got anybody waiting for it? Don't be daft. Okay. What about this end? Anyone? Do yourself a favour. Flipping heck. The Moorpork to Bloodhaven commuter route is really packing them in. All right, okay, well, let's manage the vehicles on that. Let's clone them. Now, this is not something I intend to do constantly, but I do want to alleviate the number of people at this stop so that other stops can also have some friends. Because if it's over capacity... Well, that's platform 2. So's that. Really? Nope. Okay, then. Yeah. Please use Moorpork International. Please. Give it time. I watched More Pork International, never boils. Okay. All right. What about Flex? Does anyone want to go the other way? At present, no. You've got catchment with the train station. Well, actually, you've got... There's no way of knowing exactly. Turn the vehicle flipping manager off. Do that. That's the airport. That has catchment on the station and this one residential building. We're going to need a bus. We are going to need a bus. Although we might get some people rock up who get off the train. Yeah. There is I mean, there's fundamentally quite a lot of bulldozing that needs doing here. I need to replace the... Not necessarily the station, although hustling it up a little bit might be a plan. But this tunnel approach, I do need to fix that. Probably something with this road as well. I want this road to go somewhere, so maybe that road is depurposed and this one becomes the new exit out of town. Don't know. I've got to do something with this cliffside to make it look less flaming hideous. Yep. I've got to do something over here, because God only knows what's happened there, but it's not good. No, and nobody likes it. Oh, hold on. Let's sit in this little hide and watch the drama unfold with the takeoff of the plane, which is going way too high. Yeah, that wasn't drama at all. Nice, because it uses like 3.5 feet to take off. It's redonkulous. Do people still say redonkulous? Well, whether they do or they don't, they shouldn't. Okay. Now then, let's put a I'm going to put a very small little commuter line in here, just in the hopes that it zhuzhes things up a smidge. If it does, great. If it doesn't, not great. But the world will continue to spin upon its axis. So I'll be okay with this. This is a one-bus job, and it's just going to bring people from one end of town to t'other. Yeah. Put it in there, whatever. Alright, yeah. Alright, good. Yeah. Is it efficient? No. Is it going to make any money? Probably not. But it also gives access to the station, so it should also help with the overall objective of driving a few more people towards the station. So this is going to be too many R's, commuter. Right, there we go. Yeah, super. Now I just need to find somewhere that sells buses. What's this? That's the bus stop I literally just built. You saw me, I was here, and you pressed the button, you fool. Alright, is there a bus depot anywhere nearby? Just outside Sunnydale? No, that's a train depot. Then no. Then we should do that. And why don't you set up a second bus route that goes to Emerald City while you're here? In fact, you could also reach Grazer Ridge. I know we've moved beyond the bus era right now, but this is servicing a greater goal. 31 waiting. 92 is the capacity of the train. I'll show you the spreadsheet in a moment, and you'll be able to go, oh, I kind of see what you're trying. Get rid of that. Oh, really? You're bored of that already? No, I want a bigger one. We all want a bigger one, friendo. No, not in that case. No, I've never had any complaints. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of this. Go on, you'll fit in there. Go on. Apparently it'll fit in there. Does feel like it's overlapping with the airport, and that if I press this button, it's going to crash the game. Yeah, but sometimes you just got to touch. Well, no, look, there you go. You've got it now. Look, it was in. You had it. It was there. Put it in there. Done. Smooth. Right? It's close enough to the airport that people can airport, and it's far enough away from the airfield that you didn't blow it up. So well done, you. And you still need a bus depot. Right. It also means you're not having to do one of those wonky flipping turnarounds in the middle of the road, which is also a bonus. Give me depots, please. Bus. Yeah. Will you fit in there? No. Why not? Because I don't want to be helpful. Okay. Equally, because you placed all this stuff in a really wacky place. Yeah. Can I stick it on the end of this horrible road? No. I'm not going to let you be lucky neither. You can stick it up here and be happy about it. Okay. Right. Have I put the route in? Yes, you have. Okay. Buy one bus, please. Let's use the Hameli. It's only little. It's got a capacity of 4 passengers. It's a taxi. Yeah, cute. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I might even do 2. Gently. I think go 1 and see how it gets on. It's a taxi. Ah, that's very sweet. Yeah, where are we? Erg. Right, down the bottom. Commuter. Cool. Right, now then, let's hook up these other 2. And then, to see if it works, what I'll do is I'll let the game run for 10 minutes. And we'll see if we actually manage to get some people aboard an actual plane. Unless, of course, they're actually doing it before I finish that. What I'm doing now. At which point I'll declare victory and we'll all go home and eat donuts. Yeah. Get some donuts. You might need to eat them in a minute. Right. Stick it in about there. Yeah, about there. Okay. Route them on up. New routes from Grazer Ridge to... This is a miserable flipping bus journey. Yep, but people are going to... Whoa, you can't make it. Oh. No, when I was building this, I severed the road. I did, and no, I didn't. I put this flipping tunnel in to make it work. Okay, well, where's Grazer Ridge? There's Emerald City. Grazer Ridge is all the way over here. And you see, no, I didn't actually trace this one out. Where does this road go? Yeah, yeah. It stops at the coal mine. However, you do have the Emerald City mountain bypass just here. You could build ugly and get to it. Oh, I'm going to. 1 times small country road, please. And then let's build ugly and get to it. Oh, I don't want to spend all my money on bridges. Thank you. There you go. Wiggle it on down. Yeah, obviously, I mean, this is something I'm going to have to solve later anyway. When it comes to doing... Yeah, just slap it in. How quickly you throw away your principles. I never said I had principles. Right, 2 buses on that route, please. You were saying? Yeah, no, this is a problem I'm going to need to solve at some point anyway. We'll use the ZIS on these. Although that's only 60 kilometres an hour. These do 70. And these do 75, but they only have a capacity of 10 people. I think you'll be lucky if you get 10 people. This has 12. Yeah, alright, okay, we'll use 2 of these. Right, yeah. Stick you on... Did you actually plumb the route in? Yeah, but I suspect it's named line 1. There you go. There you are. Right, now, fish it back up and call it something better than that. This is Graz to Erg Intercity, which still feels rather like gilding a lily. However, we will just ride that pony as far as it will take us. Right, next. Hey, whoa, look, there's someone waiting at the airport. Brilliant, there's someone waiting at a bus stop. Amazing. Oh, I've nailed it. All right, okay. Yeah, no, we don't need to skip forward 10 minutes. You can prepare your donuts now. Might I suggest a nice glass of milk to go along with it? This one is, yeah, Emerald. What do you want to do for that? Emma. Okay, to Erg Intercity. What have you just renamed? I haven't. This is a new route. Oh, okay. All right. Good. Good. You've got to pay attention to these things. I know, but it's because I'm talking at the same time and trying to come up with flamboyant sentences that make people excited to be here and happy to be alive. And therefore, sometimes I'm not paying 100% attention to what's actually going on the screen. A likely story. No, that's the story. Whether or not you believe it is entirely up to you. But that's what's happening. Right, there we go. Commuter route's in place. Some flipping idiot actually wants to... No, lots of flipping idiots want to get on a plane. 3. Like I said, lots. Lots of idiots want to get on the plane. I mean, I think all of this stuff here, that's going to make them feel much safer. The fact that we're leaving a variety... I mean, who's going to use a stepladder to get in and out? Pilots. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. I mean, as long as the runway's in good nick. Let's have a look. Well, you've got, you know, that could be, I mean, this could be, over here's not wild. That, yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. It'll be good. It'd be great if the plane was coming in now. Yeah, no, that was never going to happen. You were never going to get that lucky. Okay, where is it? It's on the map. It's on its way. All right, well, that's the closing shot that I want. All right, well, up the tempo then. Yeah, no, because we're about there. Are we? Yeah, we're about there. We're about done. I've accomplished that which I set out to accomplish today. And I don't need to skip forward. I'm skipping forward just long enough to get the plane coming into land so that I can soak in a really dramatic landing view. Good luck with that. You know it doesn't... No, I think it lands about here. Okay. You willing to bet on it? Yeah. I'm betting this is the optimum place to have my camera for the plane to come in and cut my head off with its propeller. Well, I mean, that's an aspiration. I'm a humble man. I have very limited needs and means. Needs and means, limited in both cases. Now we're just waiting the vision of the Soviet plane, which may even be carrying passengers. We don't know. I don't think it's carrying passengers. We don't know that. It might be. It probably isn't. In all likelihood, it probably isn't, but it might be. You never know. We're filling, aren't we? Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Good. You've still got an outro to do after this. You're going to save yourself anything to talk about. Oh, it's there. No more filling is required. This isn't a great shot, I'll be honest. No, it's rather hidden in the trees. And you're wrong as far as the landing is concerned. We would go directly between the wings. I would say that was possibly even a better shot then. Wasn't a bad shot, certainly. And no passengers. Okay. How many have we got waiting here? 3. Wait. Possible 5. Possible 5? Yeah, 5 flipping idiots are going to get on this plane. Amazing. Fantastic. Great. I've been Colonel Fania. This was fun. Yeah. Alright, what's next? Well, so I can turn my back on it for a while, I'm going to fix up Erg Melon Flex and make it less erg, because it's very erg right now. But I'm going to leave Ankh-Morpork the way it is for the time being. There will be ample opportunity to expand on that, because there is more to do there. Maybe I do the oil industry there. Yeah. And start to turn it into an industrial area. Or maybe I just batter in a couple of passenger rail routes to start the expansion elsewhere as well. I don't know. I'm free and easy. I could go in many directions with this, and you'll have to tune in to find out. I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Get on the plane. Get on the plane. Cheerio. Jolly good. Do you want anything more? No, right, I do need assets. Assets is what I'm chasing next, and that's going to be what I go hunting in the mod workshop. As mentioned before, the collection is down there. You can link to it. Well, you can click on the link. It's already linked to, and then you can get all the stuff that I'm using. Everything I'm using is in that collection. Yes, everything I'm using is in that collection, and that way you can try a one-to-one replication of what I've made. I'm endeavouring not to omit sections, so you can see everything. But as I've mentioned every time, this series is supported by you, the viewers, and thank you very much to those of you who have jumped in to support the series. It's very, very good of you, and it makes the whole endeavour that much more collective, I guess, because it shows investment and so forth that people have made in watching it expand. What's next? The challenge is going to be in moving forwards with building more stuff and not neglecting janky bits I've left behind. Some bits that are just a bit arbitrary, that's fine. But leaving bits that are downright ugly, like a Melonflex, those really, I really ought to address. Otherwise, I'll come back to them and just kind of go, oh dear. Oh, you really shouldn't be quite this lazy. So yeah, there's always going to be a little bit of look backwards and improve, and then push forwards and jank it up. Hand gestures are entirely optional. And I hope to see you for the next one. Thanks very much for watching.